Hello everyone, this is Uma from Tata Saheb Kore College of Pharmacy, Bananagar, and now we will discuss the spray dryer. First of all, we will see the principle of the spray dryer. Spray dryer atomizes the liquid into the small droplets, providing a large surface for the mass and heat transfer. With the help of the hot air, the drops are sprayed so that they dry into the solid particles. Then we will go towards the construction and working of the spray dryer. Drying chambers with a conical basis comprises it. All the parts are made up of a stainless steel. An inlet for the hot air is also provided from the bottom, that is the warm air. An inlet for the hot air is also provided at the bottom, and a second one is provided at the top for the spray disc atomizer. A cyclone separator is connected to the drying chamber for atomization using the single fluid or double fluid nozzles in the bottom of the separator. The dye product is collected. Then we will see the working. When moved through a hot gaseous drying medium, spray drying produces dry droplets from the liquid atomization. Atomization, mixing a spray air, evaporation of a moisture, and the separation of the dry product from the exit air are the steps before drying occurs in a spray dryer. Atomization is the first step in a spray drying. Atomization is the act of turning the liquid feedstock into the small droplets of liquid by using a nozzle or the rotary atomizer. Following, the solute or suspension is separated from the solvent as a solid and then into a gas. As a part of this stage, many desirable properties are developed, such as particle size and the viscosity. In the case of the atomizers or nozzles, the droplets dry to form a powder that is easily packaged and transported. After the droplets have dried, they form the solids. Drums or cyclones are usually used to collect the solids. The spray dryer's designs and operation, coupled with the physicochemical properties of the feed, determine the final product. Hot air is the commonly used to dry powder. By adjusting the hot air temperature, the powder's final moisture content can be controlled. After the exhaust gas has been recirculated, the powder can be recovered from it within a few seconds during the recovery process. We can use the spray dryer in both pharmaceutical and non-pharmaceutical fields. Spray drying technology is also used. Spray drying is used in the production of the many pharmaceutical compounds or products such as antibiotics, enzymes, vitamins, yeast, vaccines, and plasma. This drying agent can be used to dry the algae, antibiotics, and molds, bacitracin, penicillin, streptomycin, tetracycline, sulfathiazole, lysine, and many of the pharmaceutical products. In terms of making tablets and the granules, spray drying stands out an unique process. Indirect tableting of the controlled release matrix tablets using a composite particles with excellent micrometric properties. Theophylline, magnesium carbonate, and acetaminophen have been granulated with it. Dry powder aerosol formulation can be prepared with the help of the spray dryer. There are several merits and demerits to the system. In the merits, it includes during the drying process, the process takes but between 3 to 30 seconds. Since it is an ongoing process, it is less labor intensive. Product size can be controlled and uniform. The product produced is highly concentrated and has an excellent solubility. It is very easy to dry the solutions or the suspensions. Sterilized products can be dried with it. The demerits involve equipment is bulky and expensive to install, as well as the ancillary equipment components. Consequently, a large volume of heated air passes through the chamber without contacting any particles, resulting in a low thermal efficiency. Keeping it clean after use is a challenge also. Because it requires the liquid material to be dried, spray dryers cannot be used to dry the solid materials. The deposit of the product in the drying chamber may result in the product degradation or a fire hazard. Now we will move towards the standard operating procedures of the spray dryer. First of all, we have to switch on the air compressor and we have to adjust the pressure of the system. Then we will switch on the mains on the panel of the spray dryer. We have to set the desired aspirator capacity and the vacuum by rotating the aspirator switch clockwise. We have to set the desired inlet temperature of the system and control the outlet temperature by increasing or decreasing the feed pump output. Next, we have to fix the sample flow by adjusting the rotation of the sample feed pump. After the completion of the batch, switch off all the switches on the spray dryer panel. Next, we will close the compressed air valves and switch off the air compressor. Now we have to release the compressed air present inside the compressor by opening the outlet valve, and we have to make sure that the entry should be in the log. Thank you.